Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into another dramatic chapter of South African politics, a story set right in the heart of Gauteng, where the political heat never cools. The Democratic Alliance has once again taken aim at Premier Panyaza Lesufi, filing a motion of no confidence against him. But here's the twist: the economic freedom fighters have just refused to support it, turning what the DA hoped would be a united opposition effort into a very public political setback. Let's start with the basics. The DA says Lesufi has failed the people of Gauteng. They accuse him of wasting resources on flashy projects like the so-called Green Army, an initiative meant to clean communities and tackle unemployment, and on expensive crime-fighting drones that barely took off. According to the DA, Lesufi's administration is all show and no results. They believe a motion of no confidence was long overdue, a way to remind the ruling ANC that the province's patience has worn thin. But the EFF isn't playing along. When the DA reached out for support, the Red Berets flatly said no. Their response was swift and unapologetic: they will not be used to push what they describe as a reactionary or anti-poor agenda. In other words, the EFF wants no part in helping the DA score political points, even if it means letting Lesufi survive another day. Now, that decision shocked many observers. On the surface, it makes little sense. The EFF has been one of Lesufi's harshest critics. They've accused him of corruption, inefficiency, and building a network of political patronage instead of solving Gauteng's deep social problems. Yet, when the chance came to join forces and vote him out, they stepped aside. Why? Because politics, as always, is about power, and who controls the narrative. The EFF has long positioned itself as an independent, revolutionary movement, not a supporting act in someone else's play. Joining hands with the DA, even temporarily, could damage that image. Julius Malema and his team have built their brand on defying both the ruling ANC and the liberal opposition. So while their decision might frustrate those who want to see stronger accountability, it makes perfect sense within the EFF's long-term strategy. Let's remember, Gauteng is not just any province, it's the country's economic hub and the most politically contested region in South Africa. The ANC no longer holds the comfortable majority it once did, and every motion, every vote, and every alliance carries national implications. The DA had hoped to use this motion to expose the cracks in Lesufi's leadership, especially after months of criticism about service delivery failures, rising crime, and infrastructure decay. But with the EFF refusing to join, that plan collapsed before it began. Meanwhile, Premier Lesufi can breathe a little easier. His position is safe for now, and ironically, he has the EFF to thank for it. Some in the ANC will quietly celebrate this moment as proof that their old rivals remain too divided to pose a serious threat. The DA, on the other hand, has been left red-faced, struggling to explain why the opposition cannot seem to unite even when their goals appear to align. Let's take a closer look at the DA's frustration. For years, the party has accused the ANC of turning Gauteng into a playground for failed projects, from e-tolls that refuse to die, to endless road repairs that seem to go nowhere. They see Lesufi as the public face of a system that keeps recycling promises while delivering very little change. So when the EFF said no to their motion, it felt like a betrayal of the broader opposition cause. But the EFF isn't losing sleep over that. Their statement made it clear: they'll continue holding Lesufi accountable, but on their own terms. They don't want to share the stage with a party they view as representing elite interests. It's a calculated move, one that reinforces their independence and keeps their base loyal. In the EFF's eyes, the DA's fight against the ANC is about power, their own fight is about ideology and class. Still, this decision could have consequences. Many Gauteng residents, already disillusioned with all major parties, are growing tired of political theatre. Motions, press statements, walkouts, they've seen it all before. What they want are real results, working streetlights, safer communities, and stable electricity. To them, the squabbling in the legislature feels like another distraction from the real issues on the ground. And that's what makes this story so important. It highlights the growing disconnect between political parties and the public. The DA sees itself as a watchdog, the EFF sees itself as a revolutionary force, and the ANC continues to present itself as the party of stability, even when stability feels like stagnation. In the middle of all this, the people of Gauteng are still waiting for someone to deliver. There's also a national angle here. The EFF's refusal to work with the DA fits into a bigger trend across South Africa, the breakdown of cooperation among opposition parties. The so-called multi-party charter, meant to unite smaller groups against the ANC, is already showing cracks. The EFF has never been part of it, and this latest move reinforces that they intend to remain outside any bloc that involves the DA. For them, the goal is not to replace the ANC with a DA-led coalition but to one day take power outright. And let's not forget the humor in all this. South African politics has a way of turning serious moments into theatre. The DA calls a press conference about saving Gauteng, the EFF marches into the chamber, the ANC sits back and watches the fireworks, and by the end, nothing has changed. The roads still have potholes, the power still flickers, and everyone goes home claiming victory. If politics were a sport, Gauteng would be leading in dramatic replays. But behind the humor lies a sobering truth: the province is struggling, and leadership remains contested. Whether you admire Lesufi's energy or question his results, his administration faces real challenges. Crime, inequality, and unemployment remain at crisis levels. And yet, despite that, the opposition's inability to unite only strengthens the ANC's hand. For the EFF, the move to reject the DA's motion is a statement of independence. For the DA, it's a reminder that political idealism doesn't always translate into coalition arithmetic. And for the ANC, it's another lucky break that allows them to survive another day in Gauteng's rough political waters. So, what does this mean going forward? Expect more tension, more motions, and more political posturing. The EFF will continue attacking Lesufi in public meetings and rallies, the DA will keep drafting motions that go nowhere, and the ANC will quietly enjoy the division. Gauteng's politics are, once again, a mirror of the country's bigger picture: loud, unpredictable, and endlessly fascinating. What do you think? Was the EFF right to reject the DA's proposal, or should they have joined forces to hold the ANC accountable? Is Lesufi's leadership being unfairly attacked, or are the critics justified? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, stay politically awake, and as always, see you next time.